accurate right, so that's 8 base runners. Nick Costello, the pinch hitter for A.J. Nestler in the 9-hole. Nestler was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, so in comes Costello, who went 1 for 1 as a pinch hitter yesterday in the 9th inning at Katuitt.
And you see that unorthodox delivery.
Ball is clobbered out towards right field, but hooked foul. Did not quite reach the fence as well. Feels like if that ball was hit the other way to left field, it goes just with the way the wind is carrying. Some good power from Costello. Playing in his 3rd game of the summer for YD. A ball and a strike. Just off the low outside corner.
Completely different look now, though. Even though it's another left-handed pitcher, you have to completely change the way that you're expecting the pitch.
2-1. Slow.
And I think some people just don't understand how hard it is to hit at this level, because even if you're seeing a sinker, and say the last lefty also threw a sinker, it's a completely different looking pitch. It might be the same pitch, but it's a whole new adjustment. It's a new task. It's really tough.
This is just Costello's first plate appearance of the day as he's pinch hitting for Nestler. So he's being thrown into the fire of just a really unique, funky delivery. I mean, this is not something that is orthodox. Full count. Take it for strike 3. Great fastball from Arther, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, just a really nice pitch, and Costello gets frozen there, tried to maybe toss the bat to the side, thinking he could maybe sell himself on a walk, but Justin Sims not letting him get away with that.
Back to Yomar Carreras at the top of the order as he loops one out to Inoue, and there's 2 gone quickly. It's the first time Carreras hasn't reached base today after he struck out swinging in the 5th, but reached on a drop 3rd strike. So Armando Briseño, who's reached in all 3 of his plate appearances, an RBI single in the 5th. He has been excellent in his young YD career. Takes a sinker off the outside half for strike 1. Now inside. It's a really funky look.
Yeah, when you get the breaking pitch, such as a slider that's running glove side, it really starts to mess with the eye level. Because every pitch kind of looks like it's breaking out of his hand because of where he releases it. And so for it to just continue to have that run away from a left-handed batter as a lefty in the box is really effective.
Got him chasing. Great stuff from Arther. 2 strikeouts. Just faces 3 batters. To the 8th. It's an 8-run lead for Harwich. The YD Red Sox Broadcast Network brought to you by Red Jacket Resorts.
Hi,
Beautiful night sky from Red Wilson Field as Harwich in control in the bottom of the 8th. 10-2 lead for the visitors as Chris Akopian looks to get things going for YD's offense. Chris Akopian has had 3 plate appearances tonight. He has lined out, grounded into a double play, and a line out to the second baseman. All 3 of those pitches, or all 3 of those plate appearances for him, he hit balls over 95 miles an hour. 96 miles an hour on the line out to second base, 97 on the double play to third, and a 99 mile an hour line out to second again. Goes down fishing, 0-2. It just goes back to the storyline from what we saw early in the summer where he was hitting the baseball hard and wasn't getting the results.
Yeah, you just hope it doesn't turn into a trend for him again this time.
It's just been a little microcosm here today. 0-2. Sadat, 4th strikeout of Hakopian summer. The strikeout rate just at 3.2% before today. But Arther fools the third baseman for out number 1.
Yeah, he just wasn't committed to that one on the way in, and he kind of swings at it at the last minute. Just comes up empty on a breaking ball. Tough to pick up the spin when you're not thinking about it. but I think he realized that it might be a close pitch there right at the end.
Connor Capisi, the hitter for YD, coming for Shun Yamaguchi. Capisi caught the last inning. Yamaguchi finished day 1 for 3 as Capisi takes first pitch strike. Lifted out towards right field. Brini a couple steps back. Gloves it for out number 2.
And the combined pitching effort tonight from Heiberger and Arthur has just been tremendous. Arthur has picked up right where he left off, set down the first 5 that he's faced now, and I mean, what you saw from Heiberger tonight, we already talked about how impressive it was, but the length, and especially for a guy who has been a long reliever out of the bullpen, he has not had that starting experience.
Down takes the ball low.
You wouldn't have known it from the way he pitched tonight, though. Just so much composure.
41 appearances with the Crimson Tide over 2 seasons, all out of the bullpen. It's a really big piece of that bullpen. The back-end guy, eat innings, rely on ground ball outs to get out of jams. Gave up 7 hits, but 6 strikeouts, no walks, just 2 earned runs. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball off the outside corner for ball 3. YD currently on a 4-game losing streak at home after the Red Sox were unbeaten in their first 9 games at Red Wilson Field. A 4-pitch walk for Dowd reaches base tonight for the first time.
Got to feel good for him to get aboard. Still a lot of work to do, though, for YD.
Especially with just 4 outs to play with.
And there's no activity right now in that Harwich bullpen, which tells me it might be Arthur the rest of the way here, unless YD can score some runs.
Baker saws it, a first pitch foul. Of course, that's a huge part for this Harwich pitching staff, too, because this is a unit that has really struggled in the last week. 6.70 ERA entering today in its last 5 games. 9th across Cape Cod compared to the 3.51 season ERA, which is the best in the league.
And it's got to be a big confidence boost going against a team like YD that's had the bats going lately. To shut them down tonight. Now, YD has not pitched well, but I would say that all in all, it's just been a really impressive pitching performance more than it has been a bad outing from these YD hitters.
And if you look at 2 weeks from now, and you look towards the postseason, and of course, everything's still up in the air. It's still anybody's game in both the East, especially the West Division, too, with who gets in, who doesn't make it. Top 4 teams in each division make the playoffs. But you feel like a team like Harwich, especially with their pitching, that bodes really well for 3-game series and also having to go deep into the postseason.
Yeah, if you can throw, it's almost like a college team. If you can throw your Friday-type guy out there.
Got him looking. Baker down on strikes. And we head to the 9th. 10-2. Harwich in front on the YD Red Sox Broadcast Network, brought to you by Red Jacket Resorts. 10-2 Harwich lead, bottom of the 9th, and Adam Arthur out there for another inning of work, trying to lock it down. Pitched 2 innings, scoreless, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. After Matthew Heiberger went 6 innings of 2-run ball, 6 strikeouts, no walks, allowed 7 hits, but from the left-handed pitcher was just flawless. Wright steps into the batter's box to face Arthur.
Comeback time now. Got to get the bats going early.
Wright is 0 for 2 tonight. Pops the first pitch behind home plate for strike 1. I mean, you've got to take it 1 pitch at a time.
Yeah, you need to be aggressive, though. You cannot let Arthur set up and get ahead of you.
Loops one over the infield. Marsh and Inoue converge, but shortstop Marsh makes the play, and there's 1 gone. Jack Bell will pinch hit for Dean Carpentier's spot. Dean Carpentier coming into pitch, so that means that Rodney Pena would have been at the plate, but Bell comes in to pinch hit for the pitcher who picked up 3 strikeouts in that inning of work in the ninth. Really impressive stuff.
Yeah, he was good. Worked well with runners on base, too. It's a good sign to see, especially for those JUCO guys or maybe Division II, Division III guys to come in and have a solid appearance, and you see the progression and the growth from them throughout the year. Jack Bell, 2 strikeouts for him last night, reached on there and a walk. Also flew out, did not have a hit.
Picked up an RBI, though.
Looking for one right now.
Did reach base, though. You mentioned the walk on a 5-game reach base streak, which is a season high. Takes ball 2 off the edge. He's a guy that has worked a lot in the cage recently. During the off day earlier this week, was here at Red Wilson getting some work in. Just trying to find that swing. 2-0. Off the edge, ball 3.
Like you said, he's just trying to find it. Searching right now, and the swing and miss has been a problem for him. So, in a game like this, the goal probably to just go up there and do the best you can to have a competitive at-bat.
Take strike 1. Just a 146 hitter right now, but a 314 on-base percentage because of a really healthy walk rate at 20%. And this is a guy that had an OPS over 800 in the Big 12 at TCU this past year. As he hits one right at the first baseman, Harris. Steps on the bag, and there's 2 gone. Comes down to Nick Costello.
And pending some type of miracle here, just going to turn your focus to Orleans tomorrow. There's really only one option, and already talked about the importance of that game, but just want to restate kind of how well Orleans has been playing lately. Great baseball, and take a look at the score right now. They're down 1-0 to Falmouth in the 6th, but that will break a win streak for them, I believe. Last I checked, they had a couple in a row. They were 3rd in the Cape League power rankings the other day, so moved up big time. And they were towards the bottom of that list like 2 weeks ago. Just shows you how quickly things can shift. And that's why I mentioned the All-Star game as well. It gives you a chance to reset, and then when you come back, you need to be locked in from game 1 because the game's extra important.
0-2 to Costello. Looks at strike 3. Arther finishes things off. Throws 3 scoreless innings after Matthew Heiberger goes 6 innings of 2-run ball. And Harwich, a big-time 10-2 win over the Red Sox. Snap a 2-game losing skid, put YD back in the loss column after a 2-game win streak. Harwich now to 27 points, move above 500, 12, 11, and 3. And now just move 5 points back of first place in the East.
Harwich was just on from minute 1 tonight. 2 runs in that first inning. When we talked about the aggressiveness